Now, we've seen what happens to your fingernails when you never cut them.
Yep.
They grow like 20 feet long,
Yep.
which is crazy. But what happens when you haven't cut your hair in 30 years?
30 years this woman has not cut her hair. It is now 6.5 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
She says it takes her 30 minutes to wash her hair, but she only does it once a week because it's so hard to do and takes her so long. She gets head massages on a regular basis to keep her blonde hair looking healthy and natural. Here's my question.
Yeah.
Your neck and your back, that's a lot of weight. 6.5 feet of hair. And then you must have to braid it or spool it somehow like Rapunzel like to move it around if you're even going to the bathroom or to work or swimming or on a bike. Can you imagine biking with 6.5 foot long hair behind you?
Get caught in the spokes.
Exactly.
That's a mess.
It would end very badly. These are inquiring minds want to know.
But aside from publicity, why do you even want it that long anyway?
Well, some people might be phobic of it. I don't know.
There's a knock at the door.
Yep.
Of course, in Florida, this happens.
All the time, actually. More than you realize.
You go and open the door, and whoops, there's a hissing alligator
This is why things like the Ring doorbell are fantastic.
Yeah.
So, how do you say that?
Osceola.
Osceola. I was going to say Ocala, but I knew it wasn't. From that county down there in Florida, she relieved a little bit of a shock. She heard scratching at the back door. So she opened it up, and there was the gator hissing at her. Called police. Officers wrangled the gator as it went into a death roll because it didn't want to leave.
No.
And was released in a nearby lake. So he'll probably be back.
Of course he will. He'll bother somebody else.
Yeah, or I wonder if there was a pet or something. But why he was scratching on the door to come in, maybe she was making a roast for Sunday dinner.
Well, see, the problem in Florida is they keep building more developments
and
houses.
filling in the swamps and the waterways, and they got to go somewhere.
And a lot of these gators find their way into the man-made lakes.
Oh, sure.
And hang out there.
Yeah, because they do stock them with fish and other stuff, and they have to get a certain amount of wet to stay active. Yeah.
So there you go. That's
things
why
we don't have to worry about in southeastern Ontario and northern New York.